First of all, the topic of today is the survival of the Buddhism in the COVID-19 or in the new normal era. I don't think this topic sounds really right to me because when the crisis comes, people start to feel suffering, and our Buddhism, we have the same ultimate goals, which is the end of suffering. So this is the answer. I don't think Buddhism is now struggling, but rather evolving, growing, and adapting in the new normal. Please let me start off by inviting you all to think of 3 things in life. First of all, the mask. The second one, I think it's the phone. You agree with me? The mobile phone. Because without the mobile phone, we're not gonna feel comfortable. A cup of coffee. Just a cup of coffee. You might think, I'm not a coffee lover, I don't drink coffee. So just think of just a glass of water or a bottle of water. And then we will discuss about that later. First, let's get to the mask. Is it essential? Are they essential to you? The same questions. Were they essential 15 years ago? 20 years ago? These 3 things essential or not? Let's think back. In the Buddha era, Buddhakan, were they essential? And we can see that the mask really reflects Buddhism principles by heart. If I didn't get it wrong, in every country, our Buddhism has been translated in a different language. But in Thailand, we have the 3rd precept, which say, Ka me su picha jara we ramani sikha patam samadhiyami. The Thai people always misunderstood and focused about sexual, about adultery and misconduct behavior. But actually the Kame Suvichachara is mean your 6 senses to keep focusing and keep your mind, your thoughts, your speech, your words, your deeds under control. And the mask is somewhat a precept that is protecting us. This is my problem. In the Western world, BC, not before the birth of Christ, but before COVID-19, if there is someone wearing a mask talking to you, and he just refuses to take the mask off, and then you might think, this guy is sick, or unsincere, or he just doesn't want to show his face, he's just a thief or something. Think back with the same question. If you refuse to wear a mask right now, this means you are showing the unresponsibility to society. So things change, time flies. Our way of looking, we just need to adapt our perspective to the time, to the situations. So next time when you go to the ordination, don't forget we have the 4th part already, which is the mask for the monk. So the second part is the felon. Our ex-supreme patriarch, สมเด็จพระสังฆราชสกลมหาสังฆปรินายก our ex-patriarch used to say, our life, this life is extremely short, but it's extremely essential. So let's just think about it. Life is super short. So people create our alternate life with the family. You have your body here, and your alternate life is the third, which is stand for Kaya. is another body of yours. So inside the phone, how many accounts do you have? Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Line, IG, and in China we use the WeChat as well. You can have your fake account, new account. So this is like the body. You can like, you can share, you can tweet, no matter if it's fake news or it's good news, real news, scandal, rumors. What you are committed or conducting good things, it's all a kind of karma. You're doing karma by another alternate body, but actually it's the same things. So think twice. When you want to change the phone to the new phone, it's already out of date, so you change the phone. And then you want to move the photos to your another phone, right? You want to move the video, you want to move your, of course, good memories of yours. But you don't want the bad memories, you don't want the bad things to move to your new phone, to your new life. But it's not possible. In the past, it is. But right now, there's no more privacy in the world. I can say so. There is no privacy left in the world. And in Buddhism, we believe that the law of karma, or we can call it the law of cause and effect, is true. The good deeds and the sins cannot be deleted. It will keep following you to the next life, the next life, the next life, until you attain the enlightenment. And also, these days, we just use the technology to complete the law of cause and effect. By how? The cloud computing up there, they work the same systems like heaven and hell. So, all of the things that you do, it's already recorded and it cannot be deleted. So be very mindful every time you do things on your phone, every time you post, every time you share, every time you like. It will keep pointing you to your next phone and next life. And the last session before the end of my session today, water. A cup of water, a cup of coffee. Is there any relationship between a coffee and Buddhism? We have so many kinds of Buddhism in the world today.
Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa Buddhaṃ Dhammāṃ Saṅghāṃ Gunuttaraṃ Upacchayaṃ Namasāmi.
Even during Thailand, we have doctrine of Theravada, which is separated to Thamayut, Mahanikai. We have Mahayana, a lot of Buddhism around the world, and so many Buddhists, just like me, or the wisdom seeker, just like you. Some love to do the chanting, some love to do the praying, listen to the Buddhist story, and some love listening to the teaching through musical instrumental. Some love to be in the forest, in the jungle, and some love to be in the city monastery. Is there any difference? We can listen through our modern technologies like Facebook, YouTube. Of course, you can do so many good things by sharing good things through technologies. But what are they having in common? There are just a different type of cup, a different type of bottle. Inside, what is in the cup? what is in the bottle? The core principles of Buddhism is inside. It's in the water. It is the coffee. So, after you drink the coffee, after you drink the water, you don't need a cup or a bottle anymore. It's just a skin, it's just a layer. But without a cup, without a bottle, can you drink a coffee? Can you drink a water? Some say, yes, I can put my face down, lick it up, suck it up. But it's not going to be convenient. Not everyone have exactly the same fundamental. We have been collected in our previous life, maybe 100, 1,000 years ago. So everyone is not the same. So think about our marketing plan strategy. Who is our effective client in the future? The youngster, the teenagers, they will seek for wisdom after they have so much suffering in their life. So design a good cup, a fancy cup, a very beautiful bottle, so attract them. No matter what kind of bottle, no matter what kind of cup. But after they consume the water, they consume the coffee, they will get to the core principle of Buddhism, and then they can leave the cup and bottle behind after they attain the end of suffering. And this is the end of my session. Thank you very much for listening. Stay safe, stay healthy, be free from suffering. Thank you very much. We have so many tools and technology. Create the tools. If it's strong enough, people will come in, and then after that, we can cut down the bridge later after they attain their goal. And you just don't have to give a direct message to anyone. If they are interested to do it, they will come to you. And if they don't do it, you just set up the ubeka mind in your heart. Try not to put some burden on yourself. Leave the rest and do your best. That's enough.